guys, welcome back to another episode of The Ride, where we bring in riders, empowering the electric movement, and dive right into their stories. Today, I'm joined by Ace, one of our own epic riders, as you can see from the jerseys, Epic Cycle Stunt Rider team. Ace, how you doing, buddy?
Not too bad, man. Just excited to be here, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, we're excited to have you here. So let's talk a little bit about you. Let's talk about your journey in the electric movement. When it doesn't have to be the first electric thing, but what was like the first kind of vehicle that you rode? How did you get into this?
I feel like it was like most people, the Surronster videos on YouTube.
Okay.
Just want to say that out there, but
that's what influenced you?
Yeah, mostly. But I've been like ATVing, dirt biking, like before I got into like the electric scene. But like knowing that you can't get like as much police like presence on you with the electric, definitely a big help. That's why I moved into the electric dirt bike more than anything, sure. But
okay, so you're riding regular gas dirt bikes before, or?
Not too much, but like outside on the trails, yeah. Not on the street though, like I do now. This is completely different.
I guess that's what the electric gives you the opportunity to do, because right away you eliminate the biggest factor, which is the noise pollution, right?
Yeah. Nobody likes the noise, that's for sure.
No, for sure. They're quiet, they're fast, they're fun. You get around. You ride the Suron Stormbee.
Yeah, so the big one.
You're on the big boy for sure. And how has that been for you?
So far, it's been pretty good. I like it, to be honest, but I think I'm going to get rid of it probably next week or two. The new Ultra B looks insane. Yeah, the Ultra Bs, they should be landing pretty much any day, maybe a couple weeks still out, but it's there's been some delays at the factory. I think so. It's been pushed. We should have had it by now, to be honest with you, but it's that's the name of the game. Sometimes we gotta wait for the manufacturers, for the shippers, so it is what it is. And so tell me, you've been so you're a part of our stunt riding team. You're a wheelie guy. How long have you been doing that for? Probably about 9 months, maybe 10.
Everybody's pretty fresh.
That's what I've been noticing too. Everybody I talk to, it's
a fresh sport. That's what I thought. Like the way I see people riding and doing stuff, to me it looks like you've been doing it all your whole life.
That's what I'm always saying. I know the kids jump around on those LBXs. Oh my god, it scares me, man. But you
gotta be careful. I mean, we could address the elephant in the room. So I got this prize, unfortunately. Just a couple days ago. Not doing wheelies. I wish I was actually doing wheelies instead, but it was on a EUC that I overloaded. It was a slower EUC. I'm used to the faster ones that do the 50 to 70 kilometers an hour. I went on a EUC that does only speeds of 25 max. So because of that, I was, I hit 25 very quickly. Still feeling very slow for me, from what I'm used to, and I kept pushing it. It was beeping. I kind of ignored it and realized that it's beeping, warning me to slow down, stop. I kept pushing it, and it just rolled over, sent me flying down, cut up my palms, hit my elbow, rolled over, a little road rash on the back, pretty nasty. Like, you know what? The pain honestly doesn't bother me. It's not the pain. It's the handcuff that I have in peak season in July. That sucks.
Gone for the summer now.
Gone for the summer. Like, wow, that's a hard pill to swallow for any rider. So, but. Of course, they say it could always be worse. Important thing is to, be careful, know your limits, and of course, this could have also been prevented easily if I was wearing a little bit more protection. I was wearing a helmet. I always wear a helmet no matter what, and I always tell to our, riders and viewers, that's the bare bone minimum. You need helmets. Do save lives, and but if you can put more protection, put more protection. I actually had wrist guards. I had knee pads, elbow pads. I just didn't wear it, right? But again, you never know when this stuff happens. So
it's all random.
It's all random, and it's when you least expect it, right? You wear gear. I hope you wear gear when you ride.
I wear a helmet. And that's pretty much it. I wear gloves.
Most people, most bike riders.
I should be wearing more stuff, to be honest. I've fallen two or three times. Yeah, I've fallen pretty bad 2-3 times.
How, like looping or?
The first time I ever fell, I just got my new tires and I was on the way to go buy a wrench so I could put them on because I didn't have the right size wrench, and I was doing a wheelie to Canadian Tire and I looped my bike.
You looped it?
And it wasn't even rideable home, so I couldn't put my new tires on. I couldn't put anything on. It was terrible. Actually, I brought it here. I brought it here for you guys to put the tires on.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a while ago. That was like 7-8 months ago.
Cool,
oh, yeah.
Cool. So.
Oh, yeah. That was one time, and then the other time
how did the loop happen? Like, how many times have you looped out?
Only once. But one
time?
That was the one time I looped really bad, but I have a video of it. I was hitting the brakes, complete brake failure.
Because you have it on video.
Yeah, I have it on video.
We can probably play it up here on
we'll play it
mid-roll on the podcast here for our viewers to see as we discuss, right?
Yeah, it was bad. You could fully see my finger like go all the way in. I don't know if it touched the bar. I want to say it touched the bar. It just kept going right back. Terrible.
Yeah. Was it from like throttling too fast or just too much?
You know what? I hadn't really found the balance point yet. That was still like beginning and wheeling, and like I was just starting to like get that feeling. And you know when you get that feeling in your stomach when you're leaning back a little bit? I was just starting to get that. So I just touched it, and then I went to go hit the brake for like one of the first times ever, then go back up, went right back.
Yeah, injured or no?
No, not too bad. I couldn't walk for like a day or two. My ankle was pretty bad. That was not fun for sure. Definitely a little scary to get back on the bike after that.
Yeah. Okay. And then most of your rides, do you do off-road? You don't do too much off-road, right?
I really want to get into track riding, to be honest with you, but there's no community for it here.
Yeah, like there's a big street community.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I come downtown, there's like 100 people down here. Everybody loves each other. Everybody's vibing. I don't know anybody at the track, you know. I've seen videos. I know one or two people, but I feel like the street riding's definitely a bigger community I want to be a part of.
Yeah. So how is the culture, how's the community been for you? What has it meant for you? You know, obviously like you've developed new relationships and new vibes. Tell us a little bit about that.
Honestly, I was the first time I ever came downtown and I got introduced to the culture was at the Mega Ride last year, the Epic Cycles Mega Ride. Yeah, which I'm so grateful I went to.
Yeah, amazing.
Actually, I'm trying to think who the first person I met there was. I wanna say it was I Don't Stop for Cops. He was on the podcast here a week or two ago. And then just after that, it was like everybody was just like open arms. Like nobody was
that's the community.
You know, it's like nobody judges. You know, everybody just rides around. It's just always a good time every time I go out there. And then one thing led to another. I hosted my first ride out at the end of last summer. And then that's where I met Street Ninja for the first time. He came to my ride out. Same thing, just nice guy. Everybody's just so nice, you know?
Yeah, for
sure. And then another thing led to another. Now I'm here doing the podcast, part of the Epic team.
Yeah,
it's just been a good journey all around.
Glad to have you here for sure. And speaking of the Mega Ride, obviously we know our second annual Mega Ride is happening. It's just around the corner now.
Yep.
You know, unfortunately, I don't know how I'm going to participate, but I'm going to try somehow. You know, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, it's in 2 weeks on Sunday, July 27th. We're expecting. You know, last year I think we had 200 people. I think we're going to trump that.
I think they'll double it this year. Honestly,
probably. So a lot of people, and you know, like Ace said, you know, that's where he kind of discovered the whole scene, the whole culture at his first Mega Ride, which is, you know, very lightning. So that's why we kind of do these events, is to bring everybody together. I mean, we got people coming from everywhere, obviously Toronto, but then all the outskirts of Toronto. We have a Peterborough crew, some Ottawa crew.
Yeah, we got people coming from Ottawa,
People from Ottawa, people from the States are coming to do this ride. A lot of people interested in sponsoring, and, you know, like, it's a great community event, and it's a great opportunity for all riders. Even, you know, if you don't know anybody really, come out and join. You'll meet people. That's what it's all about. Just how Ace just explained his experience with it. So, you know, and I'm sure that you would encourage any newbies.
If you don't have anybody to ride with, definitely bring your bike downtown. I don't know, get a U-Haul if you don't have a truck somehow. Be at the Mega Ride out. That's all I'm saying. Be there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fun one. Yeah.
And we have we're gonna have a couple different rides, I guess, like different classes of electric vehicles. We got our you know, e-motos. Then we got the EUC riders, scooter riders. So it's everybody, bicycle riders, anybody that wants to ride. That's what it's about. It's a Mega Ride. Absolutely everybody is welcome. Any type of vehicle. Doesn't have to be just an e-moto. We're probably likely gonna, maybe because it's gonna be so big, maybe do a little bit separation with meetups for different classes of riders, but ultimately we're gonna all be together. You know, Street Ninja and Gus is gonna be leading one pack, probably the e-motos, and then we have Brett from the Toronto E-Riders leading another section. We'll see. We're still working on it, but it's gonna be nice anyways.
Oh yeah.
So it's it's gonna cater to everybody basically.
Oh yeah, definitely looking forward to it. I think a lot of people are looking forward to it.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I was gonna say last year, like I didn't even expect anybody to be there on a pedal bike. There was a lot of people. Like everybody was there. Anybody on 2 wheels was there. There was a lot of people there. Like I'm excited for this.
It's a scene, right? It's a scene.
It's like, coming to Toronto now too, right? Like it's only gonna get bigger every week, every year. It's only gonna get bigger.
Mm-hmm. And how often do you do ride outs? Like you said you hosted, so you've hosted your own ride outs.
Yeah, I've hosted 3 ride outs now. I think I was talking to one other person about after the mega ride out, maybe hosting one a week or 2 after.
Yeah.
Might let things cool down after the mega ride out for a bit, because I'm sure that's gonna be a big ride out.
It's gonna be a big ride out for sure.
It's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be the biggest.
Yeah, definitely. It's it's gonna be an event.
Oh yeah.
A spectacle, right? So it's so if you can make it there, we post all our details and updates through our Instagram channels. So just follow us at Epic Cycles to stay up to date. At Ace, what's your Instagram name?
_Acer_.
Yeah.
ACERZ.
You can follow Ace as well to follow up on his rides for future events too.
Oh, yeah.
And he's one of our epic riders, so he's always involved in our community and our vibe here. So that's probably the best way. And of course, obviously this YouTube channel, you can stay up to date here too. But there's different ways, of course, and all we want is to spread the word and get as many people as possible in a positive experience and for good times, right?
Of course. That's what it's all about. It's just, I feel like the only thing is, I feel like with some of the people coming outside from like around the area, you just gotta we gotta keep everybody like not doing dumb shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's important. We wanna keep it respectful.
Yeah.
Abide by the laws. Don't go over any speed limits. That's
exactly.
Obviously we're gonna be enforcing that as much as we can. That's why we have leaders kind of controlling the packs.
Of course.
It's a big ride. We want it to be safe and friendly for everybody, and that's including people outside of the ride that sees like 300-400 bikes rolling by, right? So
exactly.
So it's gonna be cool. So
it's gonna be one for the books.
Yeah, for sure. And let's talk about like mods. Have you done any specific mods other than tires to your bike? Or I don't think it really needs much, but
yeah, I don't think it really needs much. But I know there's quite a few people that have my bike, and if there's somebody out there that can make a better controller or do something, there is like nothing for my bike, like whatsoever. Like I found one controller, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't even for my bike. It was for something else, but somebody like managed to like modify it to fit in the Storm B.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no mods for my bike really. Besides like aesthetic mods, that's pretty much it. Somebody's got to do something for sure and get on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely want to get the new Ultra B. I'll pimp that out if I get that. That'll
for
get everything.
Sure.
Controller.
What color? What's your jam? We got black or brown?
Is that all they come in?
That's
black
it.
Or brown? Probably get the brown.
Brown, yeah.
With the gold forks looks
different.
so nice. Yeah, it looks tough.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's definitely the hottest bike of the year for sure. I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Most anticipated. There's a lot of other things coming out, but this one was kind of strikes the nail on the head, right?
Oh yeah. There's a lot of new bikes coming out though. Like I swear every week I see a new electric dirt bike coming out. They're coming out with new brands.
Yeah.
Like,
new stuff is certainly coming out. The sport's evolving, right?
Exactly.
A lot of people are getting more and more. You see more people into it, and using it for different reasons too.
Yeah.
Like obviously we see a lot of street riders. And you know what? The thing is, it's tough with the street riders too, because it's still obviously very gray.
Yeah.
Are you allowed? Are you not allowed to do it? For the most part, people being respectful, sometimes not, unfortunately, which kind of ruins it for people. But how in that respect, have you had any problems like street riding?
Not exactly. I haven't had like too many problems. I mean, obviously when we've been in groups downtown, they don't like it. Obviously the cops a little bit, but like around like my area where I live, I haven't had any problems like at all. Actually, it's funny when I'm riding it, most older people like flag me down and they want to talk about the bike because they have never seen an electric bike. Most people, like if you've never seen one, you live up north maybe, like it's weird when you hear the when it goes by, you know.
Yeah.
It's definitely interesting. But no, I haven't been bothered too much by anybody. I think most people like it. Like I like a good 2-stroke. Don't get me wrong, the sound, but late at night or if you're in a suburbs neighborhood, you're gonna get the cops called on you or complaints. It's just not practical.
And that's the difference, right? That we talked about. It's the noise pollution.
The noise.
There's no noise.
Yeah.
So that works out for sure. Okay. Gear-wise, we spoke mostly helmet, gloves. I don't know, any other electric vehicles that you've ridden before? Or is it mostly just the
Sur-Ron, honestly? I mean, I had a Talaria at one point.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it. I'm a little taller. I'm like 6'1", so 6'2". The Talaria, for me personally,
it's too small.
Too small.
Yeah.
But it's so deceiving. Like you see on Instagram, like I'm just saying, go look at the bike before you order anything. Like I when I bought my bike, full intention of buying an LBX. When I went to the store, I sat on it. Was like, what the fuck is this? Like, you know what I mean? It was up here.
Too short, yeah.
Sat on the Ultra B, and then the salesman sold me on the Storm B. Like, clearly, I sat on it. I was in love, like, right away when I sat on it.
Yeah. It was the right size.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what the size is for. But the Sur-Ron's pretty much the only bike I've touched. It's pretty much, it's the only one. You've ridden a lot of bikes, eh?
I've ridden everything. I've ridden too much, you know. So I explore all the time. So basically, at any vehicle, any electric vehicle that comes into Epic Cycles into our shop, I always test ride it first, you know, and to decide whether I want to carry it or not. Because if I like it, that's kind of my staple, then I know other people will like it, so I know it's gonna work, right? Yeah. So I try, and I try to consider everybody from like beginners, intermediate to advanced. So I kind of try to build up my line with that intention. I've had to learn a lot of things, like even like the electric unicycle. I shot the video of me learning for the very first time on it. You know, to barely being able to stand up to, you know, now I'm flying downstairs, doing tricks and breaking arms, and you know, so it's I tried everything. Obviously, all the bikes, track, street, all the scooters we've reviewed. Hitting top speeds and doing range tests and all the bicycles. It's a lot of riding, but you know what? That's what I like to do.
Of course,
I enjoy it. It's the best part of my job. And as I always say, I don't work. I'm on vacation. Work for me is vacation. That's, you know, I think that's important for everybody to kind of find something they enjoy.
Of course, you
know, and. That way you never work another day in your life, kind of, right? Don't get me wrong, I work.
Yep.
I work. I put the hours in, of course, and the stress. But during the process, you gotta find a way to enjoy it, and that's what I enjoy to do, is to do these tests and reviews, and you know, these podcasts. I have a good time talking to people, and that's what it's all about, right? And so.
That's good.
So what else do you do, Ace? Tell us a little bit more about you. Like other than the riding, what's your jam? Any other hobbies or?
I like doing the social media. As well. I do I do Instagram, YouTube. I like doing most of that stuff, but lately it's been getting a little hard, time management with a lot of work and stuff, but yeah, just I try to bike whenever I have free time, honestly. Like, that's pretty much mainly what I do.
Now's the time. In the summer, you're riding, obviously, more.
Every day.
Every single day.
Yeah. I was going to ask you, because you said you've ridden, like, every bike, essentially, like, brand-wise. What's your favorite brand?
Bike-wise, right, like, to be honest with you, so I used to ride a Sur-Ron Light BX. Yep. That's what I started with. And you're right, it is a little bit small. I got the risers and stuff.
That'll help.
It helped for sure. But then I also like the bigger bikes. Of course, they're great. But I kind of stick to the smaller bikes because they're a little bit more stealthier.
Yeah, that's
But then about a year ago, I switched out to the Re-Road. That's what my go-to bike now is the Re-Road. And the biggest difference maker between the Re-Road and the Sur-Ron, to me, was that 72 volt system. It makes a massive difference. Like once you've, you know, going from 60 to 72, that power, that torque, you almost can't go back. It's like then you sit on a 60 volt and it's like, oh my God,
feels like a kid's toy.
Where's the power? So for that reason, I chose the reroll, and then after I put the EBMX controller on it.
Oh yeah, that'll help.
That was like, again, new level. The same thing just happened. Like now I can't go back to a stock.
Yeah.
A stock controller. Impossible. It's like once you feel that power of that EBMX, which by the way, we are. As you're aware, we are the official distributor for EBMX now as well in Canada. The new EBMX V3 controller lands actually here this week. So by the time this podcast is out and you guys are watching, it should be available. They're actually already available online. You can purchase them on our website at epiccycles.ca. But yes, it doesn't necessarily, like on the reroll, it doesn't necessarily give it not that it's necessarily, it doesn't give actually more top speed. In fact, it's a little bit less, but it's that torque off the run, right? And how smooth, like how it feels, acceleration is just whole new game level. It just feels amazing. And you could tune it. You could do so many different things.
Your phone, right?
You could tune it on your phone. You could change your settings, how you want it to react. And the V3 is going to have a lot more features, including actually, by the way, like an assist for wheelies, for people that like to do wheelies.
Like the Moxon, right?
No, it's not the cheater one. It just it helps a little bit with getting it up. It doesn't hold it into place like that one. So you still get that natural feeling. That one to me feels a little bit.
It's cheating.
It's cheating.
There's no skill required.
There's no skill.
It's just balance. That's all you're doing. You're just balancing.
So, but this one, it acts different, like but properly, where you still need all your skills. But it does help a little bit. So, and I think maybe you could choose like how high you want it to go. So maybe it helps against situations like looping out.
Yeah, that makes
I'm not 100% sure yet, but that's what I kind of.
It might cut when you get too far back, right? Something like that.
That's what I suspect is what it does. But yeah, like I got the V2 controller, but primarily it's going to act the same. Obviously, we have different harness kits for different vehicles, whether it's a Teleria or a Suron or an E-Ride Pro. Got some of the EBMX parts and bash guards coming in as well, motors as well. So I mean, we'll have everything, and we'll be distributing across the country, including to end-to-end consumers and to a few selected stores that can help. If you guys are a store and you want to carry the product, we will have them available for redistribution, and obviously working out the marketing campaigns for that. So I think it's important, like, once you get used to something and you're asking me what my favorite bike is, it's just at the time what kind of feels the best for you, right?
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's it. Anyways, I guess I don't know if there's anything else that you wanted to cover while you're here that you wanted to mention.
Shout out to T Cook, got me into dirt biking probably about 5 years ago. He's gonna like that I shouted him out here. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Cool.
All right, man. Well, thank you for joining us today. And again, a couple updates that we went over. Just to recap, we got the Mega Ride 2. You could join it July 27th, Sunday, July 27th at 7 p.m. Find all the details easily through our social media, Instagram at Epic Cycles. We'll be posting it up, as well as prizes, giveaways, sponsorships, a lot of cool stuff. We've got the EBMX controller now in and available. Ordered on epiccycles.ca. Come join the community, and we'd love to hear your stories too. Ace, thank you for diving into your story. Thank you for being a part of the team. Appreciate you being here, and appreciate what you're doing for the community. And until next time, catch you on the next ride. Bye, guys.
Bye.